Afternoon, folks. Pete Yenton here, Managing Director of Remarkable Law Consultancy. It's my third vlog of the week. I know I normally do one or two. Obviously, the white paper, though, is kicking up a lot of thought, a lot of opinions around the sector, and a lot of commentary. And I want to just try and think of something else of how we view ourselves in the sector. I've been thinking about this over the weekend. What's going to resonate globally? What's going to resonate within the UK? And there are two things really in the world that everyone understands: music and sport. Of the two, when I've looked at it and thought over the weekend, I think sport fits quite well with what we're trying to achieve within higher education, further education, private education, when we're working with a certain set of rules and guidance. I've been a sportsman all my life, ever since I've been at school and then beyond. I've been competitive in a lot of areas, and I've taken on whatever sport I want to try. I'll go and do that. I'll understand it. And it doesn't matter if it's in different genres. So in my time, I've been an athlete. I've represented my school in athletics. I've been a rower, competitive cricket. I've been a rugby. I played rugby competitively. I've been an IRB rugby coach. I've been an SFA football coach. I play competitive squash still, now and again. Competitive kayaking. I'm a paddle sport instructor. I'm a powerboat instructor as well. And also, I shot competitively as a marksman. I was ranked 22nd in the world, I think, at one time. Point being is, I couldn't have been successful in any of those sports, and I wasn't high level. I mean, I achieved at a good level, but I was never Olympic standard or anything like that. But I was really happy with just me being the best and being part of a team. So I'm really aware of that team's ethics. And some of the sports, as you can probably tell, are not so team based in terms of playing, but they are team based in terms of training. One thing I really knew, though, is I knew the parameters of the rules and regs of what I had to do in each sport. Otherwise, I'd be disqualified. I couldn't compete. My integrity would be affected. I wouldn't be respected as an athlete. So it was important I understood the rules. When I understood the rules and the barriers, this middle bit here that I wanted to work in was me maximize my performance. Me understanding what my body needs to go through, what I need to achieve, techniques, skills, education, understanding everything to do with either the sport that was new or I was going into, or my own body had to change. Let's put that analogy of sports and efficiency and goal setting and achieving goals into the sector. And I think it's absolutely transferable into here. UKVI and other areas and academic quality has a set of rules and guidance that you need to operate. You need to know them and you need to operate within this bit here. Now, this bit from knowing the rules to the boundaries of what you can do is your innovation piece. So that's how you get the best out of your product, the best out of your team, because you're all on the same playing field, right? You all know that you have to abide by these rules or else you're going to fall foul. If you dip out of those channels and you try and do things which are really high risk and are not governed by either the spirit of what we're trying to do compliance-wise, or recruitment-wise or academic quality-wise, and they're not achieving anything in terms of integrity, then you're going to fall foul. And that's what really this white paper and the current push against the sector, or push, and we've had our backs against the wall quite a bit, but now it's time to really look inwardly. Are we doing the most that we possibly can with our teams? Are we really focusing on our leadership skills from our directors and from our senior management team? Are we empowering all of our support systems and our people throughout the entire stretch of our business to know why we're doing what we're doing? And do they know the rules? Do they know the guidance? Do they know what will happen if we fall foul? So the sports analogy is absolutely transferable into academia. You wouldn't think it would be, would it? Because you'd think it's more to do with reading lots and being very learned and being in the library constantly. But I'm a lawyer. I'm quite a switched on guy, right? But I'm also a sportsman at heart. So the two things are absolutely linked. As a sportsman, just to end, I have got to be really careful what I put in my body for any given period of time when I'm doing sports. And the same is with your business and with your institution and as a sponsor. You've got to be mindful about what you are recruiting, what you're bringing in, and how it's going to affect your business. If you don't care and you're just bringing in numbers and with hardly checks and due diligence not being done, then it's going to damage the rest of your business. Okay, so healthy mind, healthy body, healthy systems. Stay connected. Have a wonderful week, and I'll catch up with you next week. Take care.